Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Nico here, and this is another episode of Road to Top 100. We had a couple of very good games recently, so we hope to be able to continue on that track. Yeah, let's see what we have here. So, shuttle fleet, quite good if we can get it early, but that requires a lot of spice, obviously. Oh, here in the shadows especially will probably trigger an early reveal from someone. We won't overthink that, it's going to be a Baron for us here. And let's see what others take here. Plans without plans. I love the name here. That's really funny. Okay, let's take our usual master stroke here. Nothing fancy. And that's a very nice one. If we get hardy warriors, that could mean an early shipping next round for us. Let's see if that happens. So let's see what Tessia will be doing here. The usual full space smuggling, that's very normal. Yeah, I was scared Tessia would be taking it from us because obviously she has a strong incentive to get those bumps as well. But it's not too much of a problem. I mean, we can still trigger it next round. Just means we won't get an early shipping, but that's just how it's going to be. Now we will probably play Seek Allies. Is it more for an additional water here? We might just do that, and when we trigger the Master Stroke we would be close to an alliance here, which is good for us. We will make sure not to go below 2 in garrison here, because we obviously want to be able to trigger it next round, so we need 2 troops plus 2 from Hardy Warriors to trigger it. So let's hope no one early reveals, because we might just do that, to be honest. In the shadows, round 1 is a very powerful pickup, to be honest. But let's see what is being done. Okay, so Ilessa had her 2 faction accesses in hand, so she probably won't be doing any of that next round. Tech negotiation, and I would expect her to early reveal here, ruining a second one of our plans after already going to Hardy Warriors. I wouldn't be surprised. Probably thinking hard about it. Yeah, that's the early reveal. I feel like maybe we don't do it then, because if not for in the shadows, unless there's a web of power coming up, but otherwise it's not really worth it, I think. In which case we might just go pick up some spice. yeah, early reveal for a sister would be. It's not, or actually for a negotiated withdrawal. Not sure it's really worth it, to be honest. No, I think we'd rather go for some spice. Probably just one spice. Let's keep our 2 water. 1 will be spent anyways on Hardy Warriors, so we don't really want to spend more than 1. And having 1 water left is always good for potentially a bit more bonus spice here, or a research station down the line. Oh, and there's another in the shadows coming up. That's typical. Yeah, I can understand Ilessa's rage here, because that is typical. But now there's nothing for us. Absolutely nothing for us. Well, that's just how it is. We're gonna take a liaison. Not too unhappy about getting 3 Solari out of that lonely troop. That is something I won't complain about. Let's see what we can do here. Probably, yeah, Hardy Warriors for a point, I wouldn't mind, to be honest. Maybe even better than an early shipping. Depends on how other players get quickly there. Obviously, the later they come, the more value an early shipping has. But I would expect typically Elessa to maybe go there if she can to finalize that point. So Tessia will probably not get that much value out of it, because I assume she will go there thanks to her signaturing. Oh well, then it's even the first player going to full space. Interesting. Okay, smuggling is taken. That would have been an option for me, maybe first agent there and then Hardy Warriors. I assume now we will just go with Hardy Warriors and see where we send the signaturing. It might be a Haga Basin, to be honest, or card tag could also be a good play, getting 2 and 3 cards, thanks to also the signet ability. Did she undo the spice play? Yeah, it seems she didn't. Yeah, definitely she still has 4 cards, so she didn't discard a card for her first snooper ability. She gave up on it, interestingly. Liet Kinds could also be a very interesting one overall to pick up if we can. We won't be first there, I assume, but also it would require us to send Dagger to tech negotiation and not pay the signaturing, so let's see if that's really something we want to do. That could be the kind of card that is worth it. The thing is, someone might just pick it up before us, and then our whole play is a bit down the drain, because she is definitely one of those cards that can be game-changing with the persuasion, especially if you have some freemen, obviously, otherwise it's not worth much. But given we already picked up one, we could focus on freeman cards and get her to be quite valuable in terms of reveal. Let's see, we're already quite close to an alliance, so that is very good. Had that little bump also thanks to the master stroke. Hopefully we get that point, which would be very nice for us. Let's see what everyone does here. We are third, so we should know most of the action there. Although Ilessa already committed 2 troops, she has 1 left here, so her move to Carthage or Arakin would mean she could match us there. What did she reveal first round? She revealed 1 dagger, so she has 1 dagger in hand. Unless, no, yeah, because she definitely did her 2 faction plays last round, so she has 1 dagger in hand, like us. So she could exactly match us, so I think we need to go to a Carthage or Siege Tabor, would be my favorite ones, because I don't really want to mix my deck like this, so Arakin is out of question. Yeah, so I think it will be Carthage. Picking up 2 and 3 cards can be nice. Though being second wouldn't be the worst, would give us Swordmaster money. But Tessia will be able to go there before us. Let's do the signaturing play to make sure we can get that victory point. Windfall. Yeah, no, I mean, it didn't bring us much closer to the Swordmaster, so Private Army is a good one, but we don't have the spice for it, so let's still send in to be safe. Because Ilesa has 0 agents, so yeah, best she could have done before is match us. And she might have done that, to be honest, but now I think we are pretty safe. In securing that point, and the control I won't mind, to be honest. Can bring a couple of Solari. It's a good thing to have. Okay, yeah, seems Liet Kynes would have been gone by our reveal. Unless she played it Esma. Oh, that is an interesting play. I'm not sure I would have done that, made that choice, because she's not there yet. She will be last player now, so she might not get that as soon as she thinks. So then it means the Smuggled Factor is basically a Dune, the desert planet, with a spice on reveal on top. So it's not really worth it, I think. So a second turn in a row where we can't get anything out of it. So it's gonna be a liaison again. Too bad for Liat, she was here, so we could have tried it. But then again, Ilesa most likely didn't commit more because she saw we were already out of reach, so doing the tech negotiation play, she might just have decided to go for it, right? So that's a nice victory point again. And the control is a nice small bonus here for sure. Now, do we rather go for false space? Actually, Tessia can definitely do... no, she needs to go to Swordmaster now if she wants to, so... she kinda has to do it right now indeed. For us... I think we want false space, because next round would be our turn for shipping, which could be nice thing to do. We have Dune. Given our cards, it would actually be at least one strong thing we can do out of weak cards, so let's maybe look at it that way. We will probably be last for our Swordmaster though. I don't think we could have influenced that much more with our agent play, so I think false space was still making sense here. But it might mean we could do Windfall to High Council. Wouldn't mind get that behind us already, because now everyone has enough and we won't have enough by next round. Or actually, no, there is no way now actually. So yeah, we could have actually with the diplomacy to wealth, we would have enough now thanks to windfall and to that control here. Oh, we actually have shipping. What did... Interesting. We could set ourselves up for a Swordmaster next round then. Do we want to do that? I think we could, or do we rather do a double shipping and give up? No, it delays our Swordmaster by 2 rounds, which is huge to be honest. So let us just do an up and down here and set ourselves up for Swordmaster next round. Charisma, not too bad. That will probably help us for a Spicemas flow down the line. Yeah, it will allow us to use a dagger productively, let's say. Only downside is, again, we kind of miss out on Liet Kynes, but I feel like nothing would have beaten a Swordmaster 2 rounds earlier than what was predicted from now on. Because now we would get it round 4, and otherwise we would have gotten it round 6 if everyone was taking their turn with it. And round 6 is, to be honest, very late for it. So it's certainly better the way we planned it now, even if it means not getting Liet Kynes. So, feel like we still go for, yeah, that's not really a faction access I value that much, because we already have the friendship and it's not one really see ourselves going for the alliance. Okay, at least we have a full space here that could help us in the short term, because otherwise we only have diplomacy. So Liet Kynes would really be very helpful, both with the Fremen access and taking advantage of our bunch of liaison. Let's take one last, but from there I think we're good. We already sucked up half of the deck, I think. We took 4 in total, if I'm not mistaken. 2 are here, and 2 are in our deck. Yeah, that's it. We wouldn't want more. Yeah, what is our plan with all of that? Probably a Dagger Swordmaster first thing, then maybe Dune the Desert Planet picking up some spies? Actually, if we can go to Siege Tower and then to Great Flat, that would be amazing. No one has 2 water as it stands. But water will be 1 now in the conflict, so probably won't be able to go there, because it's only with our 3rd agent that we could do that. Is it a Spiceless Flow already? That's an early one. And Liet Kynes is gone actually. Was it Chessia? Did take it. Yes, yes we did. That was a nice dream of ours, but letting it two times there obviously wasn't helping us acquiring it. We kinda had other priorities, but that's okay. I would love to get that spice, but we need first to take our Swordmaster, then we can pick up a water, and then we could get the spice. Then again, with our second agent, we could get Hagabasin. That's also a bit of a nice pile. Because Shuttle Fleet would, to be honest, be quite good for us. Would get us started in two factions there. Let's see. Windfall would give us 3. Ah, that's another one for us. Nice. Because obviously it would be nice to get a High Council seat as well, given all our Landsrat access here, so that we are done with those political moves, let's call them. And would help us greatly in actually picking up better cards, because right now we've only picked Arrakis Liaison, so False Space is the strongest card we have in our deck. It will obviously not last. We could actually go to Smuggling. That would bring us to enough Solari. Yeah, I quite like that play. Because that spice is nice, but it's not enough for a shuttle fleet anyways. And I mean, flagship is great as well, but we're far from getting that level of spice as well. So let's rather touch what we can do right now, and what we can do right now is reaching 6 persuasion thanks to a High Council seat, and then it would mean we could go to a Esmartuek or a Guild Accord, which would be very nice for us. Problem is, yeah, as it stands, we will suffer a bit late game because we did not pick up any good card. Whereas both, I think Tessia and Yuna have both in the shadows. That's also insane. Liet as well on Tessia's side. Negotiated withdrawal for Ilesa. Those are good cards, to be honest. Smuggler Thopter, Yuna. Now she has also the point there, so yeah, those are great cards. The shadows, even the sister, to be honest, that could also be a big difference for us. And yeah, in the shadows here as well. So we need to get that High Council seat. I think would be best for us right now. And then we at least would be well set for our Landsrat there. We would have our third agent, our High Council seat. We would be the only one with both actually behind us. So that's something that can at least put us in front for now. Whereas for the rest, we might be lagging a bit in terms of persuasion. We stand at 5 in total, which is not too bad, but I mean 2 of them came from a master stroke, so it's also good to know. Ilesa has 2, 3, Yuna 6, and Tessia 5. So we are a bit in the middle of the bunch, but we had significant bonuses out of our master strokes. So this obviously helps inflating a bit our numbers and shows that we did not go there that often until now, basically. Yeah, let's do our High Council play. Is she retreating? I hope not, because that would be a very cheap win for Tessia. Okay, no, she decided not to, thankfully. Yeah, in the end makes sense, because if she wins, she gets 2 intrigue cards on top of that bump that the withdrawal would have given her. So it makes much more sense. Although it's not certain, because Tessia still has an agent, so she's risking it, but I think she does well in doing so. What got picked up actually by... yeah, Gilda card's true. I figured, oh, in the smart way, everything's gone now. I think we have nothing left here of interest. Yeah, we probably will have to go for a Guild Chief Administrator. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not as exciting as a Gilda card or a smart way. But yeah. Still not too bad. It has at least 1 faction access and 2 other agent icons, so that's good. So, yeah, let's definitely not take any liaison now anymore. I think, yeah, we go for the Guild Chief Administrator here. Maybe something good here? No. No, let's leave it at that. So, seems Tessia's last agent, actually, yeah, Manta, and then picking up the spice. And what was picked up by her? Nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, she did not reveal anything actually. Dagger in the shadows. My eyes are quite tired, so I feel like maybe played a bit too much today, but I regret nothing, obviously. But that's why I keep touching them and I have a bit like closed eyes. That's because I feel they're quite dry and I should probably do something about it, but let's first finish that game and we'll see that later. Yeah, horrible hand here. That's a bit the danger of getting too many liaisons, I guess. It is a bit problematic and we don't have Menta money. So probably the first plan would be to go to Arakin if it's open and hope that someone recalls for an additional Solari, and then we could go Dagger to Menta for hopefully some additional agent icons, because here we are very limited in what we can do. Okay, that's already one Solaris, so that's good. If we can get to Arakin, or actually if Tessia goes to Arakin, it feeds us the Solari as well, and then we could go to Menta directly. But I would prefer doing Arakin first to get one of the liaisons to do something, actually, because otherwise we might just wanna still buy a Spicemus Flow, and that could only happen if we get... actually we could do Siege Tabra and then Research Station as well. That would work, potentially. So let's see. That might be a better play, actually. Then we make sure our third agent can be a bit more constructive, hopefully. Just depends on whether now Tessia goes to grab a water or not, because if she does, we might be without a plan for... I mean, if she goes to Research Station, she would snatch that away from us. Smuggling for recall. Oh no. Yeah, that's a bit slow play in my opinion, to use smuggling to climb one more. What does she want from there? Troop transport. Who picked up Shuttle Fleet then? Has to be Yuna, I assume. Did not see that one. Interesting, leaving the alliance there. Let's first do the water play to go to Research Station. I quite like that. It would allow us to play a bit more and ensure we get without charisma to a Spiceless Flow. Especially now that Shuttle Fleet is gone, I feel like we need some faction accesses to get something done. Because here, I mean, yeah, flagship is nice, but it's too expensive for us right now. The only way I reasonably see us maybe getting it is through a discount here, but it's probably not going to happen because everyone is very interested in shipping. Everyone does have access, so we probably have it one last time at some point just to go up and down here and call it a day. Okay, so that is a Hayliner. Quite an interesting one, because I don't feel like there's much value in being first versus second, so I wouldn't fight that hard for it, to be honest, but then again, not my call. And I don't mind opponents taking away their, or spending their resources and troops on round 5. That's fine by me. That smells like a high council for Tessia. Yeah, now Yuna actually has 2 water. Oh yeah, of course, because she went to Hayliner. My memory is playing me. Yeah, Research Station here for sure. Let's go see what we get out of it. Alright, that's not too bad. I was hoping not to get too many faction accesses, given we have only 1 agent available. We're not that interested in Solari. Being second would be nice, but we can't really guarantee that. So we will let it be. and play the Fall Space as last card. Maybe to secrets, maybe to snatch that alliance. Actually, still suits would be nice. Then we get to water again. That could be another research station for us. We are not at 9 persuasion yet, so Fall Space better yields us something better than a dagger. But hopefully not diplomacy. Maybe a lot of demands, but let's see if we get lucky there. I don't like the fact that Tessia still has this super token, because it means she will get a bump out of it when reaching it, given it's one of her last two. So yeah, we kind of need to try and get that alliance quickly. Just hope she's not going to steal suits, otherwise she will match us there and be in the driving seat to get it before us actually. Yeah, okay, thankfully it is the High Council play I was anticipating last round. So this allows us to do the Still Suits play, get 2 watch out of it. Perfect, not getting the dagger and not the diplomacy. That's all we like here. Yeah, it looks good. I like that. We have 1 dagger. Should we try it just to get intrigue card maybe? She has 3 intrigue cards though, so she played a dagger, has 6 cards in her deck. Maybe we spend it here, just 1 troop. Worst case we get 2 Solari, best case we get an intrigue card on top, so I quite like that. Just because in the end it's a way of going to Menta maybe, or to Dreadnought, without needing an Arakeen or a recall from anyone with a Solari choice, so let's leave it at there. Yeah, she is going for a Spiceman's Floor, so 0 daggers on her side. We might force her into playing a combat card, which is not too bad neither. So let's, yeah, quite happy with playing that troop there. I think it can yield us something appropriate. So that is a bump somewhere. Where does she take that? Does she? Oh yeah. Oh no, wait, no, she didn't use appropriate, she just bought it, and now she had a lot of spice then, if she was able to buy it for from the shipping truck there. Okay, she took that, but thankfully we took the alliance, so it's a bit less tempting for her to get that additional bump here. She will need a bit more to steal the alliance, so maybe she will hopefully use her signaturing to take that off and go to the Bene Gesserit. Yeah, Spice Miss Flow for sure here. Distracted. And that is our first Spice Miss Flow, but hopefully not the last one, given we have a charisma here. Alright, she burns an intrigue card, so that is good for us. But that's not cool, because now Yuna actually wins the conflict without her Dreadnought, so she does not need to deploy it somewhere for 1 round. Yeah, then again, maybe it's good, because then she gets to use it in round 6, and if she wins the conflict again, it's out for round 7. So let's see if that helps maybe. So alright, what do we have left there? Convincing argument. Maybe not a bad one to draw. At some point we end up there. We could also just play Guild Chief Administrator to discard and trash a dagger. Let's see. I feel like we can wait on that and maybe first rather favor a diplomacy play where we want to gain some influence. We could actually also use it for a research station. It's interesting. I don't hate that plan, but the reveal is also a bit, can be helpful for us maybe. Although not much we really want from there, so one shipping will probably be enough for us. We might even get it now, given Yuna did not go there. Everyone is all set there, so we might just get it done with. So let's see. So yes, it seems we can do a shipping here, which I don't mind, to be honest. Yeah, let's leave it at that. We'll definitely take the spice here. See more value to it endgame. And the bump here, that is an interesting one. I think we take it with the Emperor. Can see ourselves going maybe twice still with the Bene Gesserit if we have a way of... Actually we don't, so maybe we should prioritize one first. So let's actually take it with the Bene Gesserit. Actually our only card to go there is here, right now. So if it's taken, we won't be able to take that point potentially before endgame. So maybe we should favor rather wealth because it's less attractive. Not entirely sure. Let's take it with the Bene Gesserit for now. Yeah, let's bet on that. Okay, let's try it that way. I mean, we will try to cycle through our deck quite quickly with Research Station, but right now if we do it this turn, it actually means our deck mixes into this and we have zero faction access. So yeah, maybe our best hope is to do another couple of interstellar shipping if available, but might not get to that because the next round is round 7, so depending on how this end of this round goes and the next one, we might be done by then. So let's see how that works for us. I really hope Russia is not going for a last Snooper token now, or is not in a position to do so, because otherwise we might be a bit in trouble to get that point. I mean, otherwise maybe we just go to wealth to get that one started as well and hopefully get both done by the end of the game, but I'm not sure this will be doable. Okay, so we have secrets for ourselves, which is good. And we could do a research station after that, potentially, to make sure we get a 5 flow. Okay, Water of Life, very nice one actually to get here as well. Will help us cycling through and hopefully getting diplomacy again quite soon. But we won't play it now. Now the question is, do we want to go for a research station with guild chief administrator, or maybe we want to go for a water, discard the dagger, trash a dagger out of the discard pile though? Oh, well, it's the same. And then do water of life. Then we would have still 2 water for next round a research station. Or do we just go for research station now and count on the siege tower for water of life next round? That could also be a play actually. No one has 2 waters, so maybe we should favor first siege tower. And well, 1 water is in play here, so most likely Yuna will get 1, which is fine. She only has, she has 0 for now, so yeah, research station could be ours next round. Not sure. On the other hand, if we play Water of Life now, we realize we don't have enough for Spice Must Flow. Well, we should actually, because we have Charisma as well in case. We could still play Water of Life actually first, before even playing. So that maybe we use the administrator for its reveal, get 1 up, and then hopefully next round we could do another shipping and get the Emperor point closer. Let's do that. Now that Siege Tower is open, we can anyways go there to get another water again. Right now we are just at 9. Now that sucks a bit. Means we will need to be using Charisma if we don't early reveal. Unless we go dagger to... Manta is taken anyways, but dagger to tech negotiation, for instance. Or we could go by a dreadnought. Or do we want to participate in the conflict? Yeah, that was an early reveal from... Yeah, let's do it. Let's play Charisma then afterwards. Let's play Guild Chief Administrator. And discard the dagger. We don't really care about that, because we won't be fighting for the conflict anyways. And now we can trash. Oh wait, we can't trash the dagger. Didn't we just discard it? I'm a bit confused. Okay, it's still in our hand apparently, so I'll trash it from here. Seems to have worked. Anyways, we just send in 1 troop. Oh no. Okay, thankfully AI seems to have made the same choice. And it did not play anything else. Okay. Well, Charisma wouldn't have been a big deal, and Private Army it can't anyways. Private Army, we could have actually fought for this point maybe. 6 plus 5, 11, no, not really. And I think it will have more value around 7 and going for 2 VPs, that would make more sense. Okay, so we do reveal here, use our Charisma, and get a Spice to Flow. That feels good. We need to be a bit careful here, also given the fact we don't really have that many faction accesses, none so to speak in our deck right now, but we have 2 waters, so we will send probably that signaturing to research station first thing. Will make a lot of sense for us. Yeah, we probably won't get that Emperor point, but that's just how the game went. Oh, we don't even have the signatory. Well, then it's going to be a liaison to research station, so be it. It's not that big of a difference, I think. Although it means we kind of spend 2 persuasion instead of 1. But we will anyways play signaturing afterwards as well. And we would have needed to play probably a liaison because we will only draw 1 card out of the discard, which will form our new deck. Yeah, let's hope we get something good. I mean, diplomacy wouldn't hurt, but it's probably a tough ask. 1 out of 8, that's a 12.5% chance. No one has a big garrison, so we will hopefully be able to make something out of it. No one has 2 water, so maybe we first go to Menta actually. That draws us an additional card. Hopefully it draws us a signaturing, so that signaturing can then go to research station. Would be nice. They fed us a lot of Solari, which I won't complain about. Yes, let's go for the Menta then, because that's something everyone can easily pick up except Tessia. Yeah, well, got the dagger there. Anyways, we will draw it, but it would have been nice to be able to play the signature on research station. But that won't happen. But we will now draw 2 cards out of those 8 ones, so we kind of double our odds in terms of getting a good card, because we don't have many of those here. Then again, we also need persuasion to make sure we can hit fighting as well. Oh, Hayliner. That's not good. That puts her in a very strong position for this conflict, because, I mean, yeah, Ilessa now has a bit of a garrison thanks to her second, I mean, to a recall, which gave her 2 more troops on top here. So that's obviously not too bad, but everyone else has quite weak garrison, so let's even see if we want to get involved here. We don't need right now, because we will still have the signaturing most likely going somewhere combat related. Yeah, let's draw 3 cards here. It brings us exactly to 9 again. It's not ideal. Oh wait, do we want to deploy? No. I'm not sure, because we run out of options for drawing, so we might need to early reveal actually. Because there is no way we get more persuasion. This sucks a bit, because I would have liked using the signaturing for an intrigue there. But does that mean we should maybe commit? Let's send in 2 troops still, because with the private army we can get to 9, 10 with the dagger. And if she does, for instance, staged oh well, she doesn't have an intrigue card. Do we even send in 2 troops then? Yeah, because getting 3 spies would make a lot of sense for us. Would allow us to get a Hayliner potentially next round. Because it seems like there might be a next round, to be honest. Now I would expect Tessia to do something rather on the non-combat faction, like getting that sniper token, getting that alliance, would make a lot of sense. Oh wow, yeah, okay, so it is a strong combat between the 6 pointers here. Who do we want to win that? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, probably Hilessa now that Dune actually took that point. And that is an early reveal for Tessia. Oh yeah, she gets it thanks to the, yeah, in the shadows, the cheat code. Insane. Oh, we could actually do something still. A dagger to Dreadnought. Even by training drones, for instance. Maybe not, because we want to be able to trigger Private Army. But I quite like doing something with that dagger. Especially getting a Dreadnought can help for next round, to be honest. Now, are we sure? Guild Chief will give us a bump here, so we could potentially do shipping and get 2 spies out of this for the Private Army, so let's take it. Or is it a detonation device? This gives us 2 additional troops, 1 now, 1 next round. Would give us a bigger chance of winning the combat, but on the other hand, detonation device gives us an additional point if we win the combat. So are we confident we can win that combat? We should be getting 6 spies. So let's do it, yeah, because we hopefully get diplomacy in hand, because that would bring us to Heylander. Oh wait, but how are we supposed to go to Heylander if we just spend the 3 spies now and now? I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I double counted that spice. The fact that we both tech obviously means we run out of spice, so that will not be a Highlander for us. And that will probably be a Highlander for Ilessa. Let's see what... She has 10 cards in her deck, so let's see what she reveals. And what she bought in the past. How likely is it for her to go? No. Does not seem likely. She probably only has a diplomacy. Well, it's actually a 50-50 then. In terms of... If she still has it in her deck, she draws 5, has 10 cards in the deck, so that is pretty much 50-50. Oh, and she sneaks in front of Tessa for her allies. So whoever wins now gets to 9. Hopefully not more, because that would be game then. Yeah, we absolutely can't do anything anymore here, because that would price us out of the spiceless flow, and that's not something we are willing to do. So we should be 3 at 9, hopefully, if no one gets spiceless flow here. What are we doing with this? Oh, and we don't have any shipping access, or did I dream that? Oh, okay, we have to do the desert planet. So we can at least have that on the way. And actually maybe diplomacy goes rather to finish that point here. Then we are not really involved in the conflict, which is not ideal. Maybe we use diplomacy on breeding to get a spiceless flow. How likely is that? Not very likely, actually. No, I think we need to focus on the combat. Yeah, she did not have diplomacy in hand. She probably will have it next round, so that's already 14 for her if she goes to Heyliner. Actually, otherwise Yuna will also have enough as second player here. So we might not have much of a chance for a shot for that conflict. So yes, maybe that point would make more sense. Yeah, then the detonation device was really a waste. Yeah, I kind of double counted that spice, that was on me. I mean, had I known I was not able to go to Heyliner after that, I would not have purchased that one. Maybe training drone still for 2 additional troops would put us a bit closer. But yeah, who's got that expensive... No, it's Test that has practice, but she's run out of Solari. So that's good. Okay, another 2 points we fight for here. And that's our control bonus. It might be a sign for us to be in a position to fight for it. Let's see. And we're at 7, so not very likely we get a Spice Must Flow this round. Because here, well, we draw 2 here, but diplomacy to selective breeding puts us at 6, draws 2 here, so then we need to draw at least 1 out of this. Could turn out nicely, could turn out horribly. But then it means we can't play any more card after that, which is also not really the idea. So I think we go with shipping, we get that bomb with the Emperor, see what others do. Because that also gives us a bit of additional spice. Never bad to have some spice. Oh, it actually gives us Heyliner money. So if no one goes, that could look good. Should we defend the alliance then? Maybe we should. No, let's still see what happens now. Oh, but we ran out of water, so maybe it is a mistake to do that. Because if Tessia can sneak a double play here, we would lose the alliance. Okay, Heyliner's gone. Yeah, it's gonna be nearly impossible for us. Even if, let's say we send to Still Suits, and we send a liaison to Arakin, or to Gartag. Maximum we get is sending in 5 with diplomacy, and then another 6 with liaison. So that's 11 plus the 2 we have here, that's 13. Pride Army we get to 18. She's already at 14 now with her first agent. And I'm talking end of the round, 18, so yeah. Not sure that works. Don't go to Still Suits. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, she's probably looking maybe to steal the alliance, but also going for a Spice Must Flow, getting an intrigue card. It's definitely a higher upside play than trying to snatch the alliance from us. Okay, so she did take that alliance away. That was quick. What was the intrigue card? Oh no, she trashed. Oh, of course, the typical play, trashing in the shadows. That's something I forget, but indeed it makes the alliance with the Bene Gesserit much more vulnerable, because that in the shadows can bring you a triple play. Typically, if you discard it first, let's say with a holo projector, you go to selective breeding and you trash it afterwards, gives you 3 influence at once. Yeah, so we will now probably go to there to try and get maybe a nice card out of it, or do we save our spice for a potential tiebreaker? There's not much value in getting an intrigue card here, because we probably won't be able to get anywhere close. And we might be dying here. But I still feel like there are probably winning intrigue cards, and we still one spice up from her. And she actually gets 2 points here, so yeah, no, she probably wins. Okay, well, that is a completely useless card to get. How many? Oh, she has spice, 2 spice must flow, so if she has a corner of the market, oh well, no, she's gonna die. In terms of spice must flow, so she won't get 2 points out of it, but that's fine. So, yeah, I hope Carthage is open for us. The last liaison there would be nice. Yes, that's some nice hydrated money. Not a big fan of that, obviously. Oh. Could have been nicer a bit earlier for that Hayliner, but obviously we wouldn't have picked it up otherwise. Yeah, we won't be able to tie with Ilessa there. Unless she does some sort of a play with a staged incident or negotiated withdrawal, but that would be quite weird from her at this stage. She probably has something to recall it, but even then, why not picking up 3 spice from Imperial Bassin? Yeah, maybe we will understand. Ah, maybe she changed her mind, so that play. Yeah, makes more sense. Gives her 3 spice, and even recording here we would only give her 2, so. Oh, that's nice for us. Brings Tessia down 1 peg here, because Yuna is able to recoup that alliance. Oh, but that's not good. I hope that's not quid pro quo, because she could steal that alliance from us, and then it's... Yeah, it is a quid pro quo. Why did I call it? Yeah, maybe we should have taken that then. But then again, we wouldn't have gotten that point, so... Only thing is, I mean, that's a point that we gave to her, whereas this point was just one that we didn't get for ourselves, so... Yeah, not great. We will end at 9 here, it feels like. Hopefully 3rd. Yeah. Sad, we had 4 wins in a row right now. 3 were recorded, and the fourth, the first of that streak was not, but you saw all 3 after that, and they were quite nice, very satisfying. This one was a good one, but yeah, felt quite limited, obviously, with a couple of things, especially our cards were not great, so that's something that felt like it could bite us back, and it did. Yeah, here the smuggling is mostly just to get the card draw. Hopefully she does not get the Spice Must Flow, because we don't really want to end up loud in that game. So we are tying, so this is worthless. I mean, let's still play it. Maybe I should have waited to see what she does, because if she retreated with a staged incident, hoping that we don't have anything. But yeah, probably not. I mean, she should be winning without any additional point, given now she gets 2. So yeah. But still could have waited there, because for me it's a flat 0. Getting 2 spice now back is the same. I just actually Yuna does not get spice, so maybe it's still better for us to play it safe and have played it to make sure. Well, actually Yuna has 11, so 2 more here wouldn't have changed anything in terms of tiebreaker if she gets close to us. Plans within plans with Tessia, that's something that should be illegal. Goodness me, that's another 2 points. And unless I cannot fulfill that one, so yeah, that's a win for Tessia, but it was a very good game up to the end. We could have also potentially fought, if we had that additional few troops in, yeah, might have been worth it to focus more on combat at the end, but I didn't see that really happening well for us. But in the end, Ilessa did not go more in the combat than she did after Highlander, so it could have been a play. Anyway, so we drop just by 2 elo here, given we were 3rd, so it's not the worst. Back at 1584 then, I would believe, yes. So yeah, I dropped a few places here obviously, because it's quite tight in those lower ranks where we are. But a win will bring us back to closer to top 40, which would be good. So yeah, anyways, let's hope we do better again next game, and until then, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and see you soon. Have a good one.